Jeannie Gang is one of the greatest architects of our time. She's the founder and partner of Studio Gang, and named among Time Magazine's 100 most influential people. Gang and her Appinidis firm are based in Chicago, the birthplace of the skyscraper. They have offices in New York, San Fran, and Paris, and over 100 architects, designers, and planners working for them. They are known for their groundbreaking, record-setting designs, like the Aqua Tower in Chicago, the Mira Tower in San Francisco, the Solar Carve in New York, and 11 Hoyt in Brooklyn. Gang is designing some of the most highly anticipated cultural and civic projects in the world today, from the world's tallest towers to the most celebrated cultural institutions. Her next project is a first for both Gang and Studio, ONE DELISLE, their first project in Canada. ONE DELISLE will herald a new era of architectural excellence and command attention on the Toronto skyline. It is a dynamic, luxurious, and unlike any building before in the prestigious Yonge and St. Clair area. Welcome to ONE DELISLE, and welcome to Toronto. Welcome everyone. My name is Riz Danji and I'm the president of RAD Marketing. We're excited to have you here today to learn about our exclusive presentation on the iconic ONE DELISLE right here at Yonge and St. Clair. Developed by award-winning developer Slate Asset Management and Starchitect Studio Gang and the head principal Jeannie Gang. We are going to take you through a journey of this amazing project, learn more about what the project has to offer for you and your clients, and then learn more about Slate, of why they developed and brought Jeannie Gang for her first project here in Canada. So let's go on this journey. We are joined here today by Lucas Manuel, partner at Slate Asset Management, the award-winning developer behind ONE DELISLE. We're really excited to talk to him about this iconic project, so let's get straight into it. Lucas, thank you for coming here today.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about Slate and why ONE DELISLE and why Yonge and St. Clair.
The Slate started in 2005, and we're now over 100 people. We're in offices around the world. We're in London, Germany, Chicago. Our head office is here in Toronto. We're roughly $8.5 billion of asset under management, but more to the point, for this project, our development pipeline's in the $2 billion range right now. But I will say, without a doubt, this is the most exciting thing happening, and I dare say at our company right now. It's certainly on the development side.
Why did you choose Yonge and St. Clair? Because everyone's asking me, why did Slate choose Yonge and St. Clair, and what is so important about this neighborhood that was important for Slate?
It predates me, but back in the 70s and 80s, this was one of the most exciting places in Toronto. And it's not hard to understand. You're at the intersection of Forest Hill and Rosedale, the most luxurious neighborhoods in the city. But the years following, things kind of stalled here as massive investment was happening in other areas of the city. So 2013 came around and we had an opportunity to start investing here. And it was clear looking back that there was an opportunity here. And with a little bit of love, we could return this neighborhood to its former glory. So 2013, we started investing. The lights are kind of telling the story for us here. We own 10 properties in the immediate area, not including where we're standing right now, which is ONE DELISLE. We own all four corners. And since 2013, we've been investing to raise the bar here. And that means new restaurants, a commitment to our office building. So there's a really vibrant business community here now, public art, parks, and so on. And so ONE DELISLE is a major milestone for us in our path, but we're not going to stop there. We are investing in this neighborhood on a long-term basis. Like, we don't expect to sell. We are here forever. And when you think that way, you can make these types of investments that are long-term. And so we're not going to stop at ONE DELISLE. We're going to be continuing to raise the bar at Yonge and St. Clair.
And that's interesting because not many developers today are bold enough to do a project like ONE DELISLE. Obviously, with the planning complications and the longevity of a project like this, there's a lot of risk and a lot of uniqueness. Obviously, you went ahead and got Jeannie Gang, who's one of the world's top architects in the world today. Why did you find that Jeannie and Studio Gang were important for this location? And what's your plan and what's the vision behind One Delisle?
What you said earlier makes a ton of sense. Like, you better be prepared for a long term in this game. So we started buying this real estate that we're standing on in 2015, 2016, and it's taken that period of time to realize this vision, in part the planning process, but also because we wanted to be incredibly deliberate with what we're doing. We knew that this neighborhood, this area, and this project demanded a very interesting design and an incredible architect. And so Brandon, our development lead at Slate on this project, went out to across Canada, United States, Europe, interviewing, meeting with architects, and like instantly we became laser focused on Jeannie and Studio Gang and her story. And you mentioned it, she's the world's leading female architect. She hadn't done a project in Canada yet, and we were huge fans of her work. And so Studio Gang would be a world leader in tall building design, pretty important, but also in bringing people together, community and livability inside of a tall building. And they come up with incredibly unique designs driven by like the surrounding context. So that's the story of how we became focused on Jeannie Gang, how we ultimately brought her to the table. Look, Toronto's a global city, so that clearly had something to do with it. But beyond that, I think she was attracted to the surrounding neighborhood, the ravine system, which very few people understand, but you get 2-3 stories up in this neighborhood and you don't see rooftops, you see green. So that was incredibly compelling. And then it's the story of revitalization that we've been a part of here. I think you add all those things together and there's a compelling package for her. And so we had these ingredients for a spectacular design, and as I look at this and I stand here, I think she's nailed it.
One thing that's great about Slate is, like you said, you're going to be owning this real estate for years and years to come. Obviously, because you have a strong presence in retail and office, what are your plans for the retail component surrounding One Delisle, the park, and how this is all going to integrate together cohesively?
Yeah, so I think it's important to point out that the tower is a condominium, but we're going to hold all of the retail. So just like we own all the office and all the retail in the surrounding buildings, we're going to hold the retail here. And so you have a commitment from us to do the absolute best, not just for this building, but for the neighborhood. And like a little bit into the weeds, but very recently we picked up kind of the last piece of real estate of this block to tie our podium to the park expansion. And so I'm imagining someone taking their dog down and walking right out the door and right into this brand new park that we're also super excited to design as like the next stage of this process. But yeah, just to hit that home again, we will be owning the retail of this property, and I think that commitment goes a long way.
Lucas, thanks so much. Let's talk a little bit more about One Delisle with Brandon Donnelly. So let's take it from there. I want to welcome Brandon Donnelly here today, Managing Director of Slate Asset Management, who's been guiding the One Delisle project from day one. Brandon, thanks for being here today. Please tell us your vision behind One Delisle and the process of creating this iconic project in Toronto.
One Delisle is our capstone project at Yonge and St. Clair. More than an individual building, it is a broader city building project. We're expanding the sidewalks all around the site. We're introducing new retail. We're expanding and revitalizing the existing Delisle Park, adding more than 50% to the existing area. There are two unique qualities of the architecture. One, there are outdoor spaces that spiral all the way up the tower, and this includes both balconies and large terraces. This is incredibly unique in a high-rise building. You don't typically get true terraces. The second thing is that the entire tower transforms from a square to a circular floor plate as you move up the tower. That's allowed us to create 3 different collections within the building. The the City Collection, the Sky Collection, and the Penthouse Collection. And they really match the architecture of the building as it's changing and allows us to offer a wide variety of suites across the building.
Thanks, Brandon. Here's Jeannie Gang to tell us more about the balconies and terraces at One Delisle.
It's about extending the season of the balconies. And so, of course, I mean, being from Chicago, born and raised in Chicago, I know that we have some brutally cold winter, but if we can extend that season, and what we've done there is to create balconies that are sheltered to create certain more comfortable microclimates, so people can use them a longer time throughout the shoulder seasons and protect them from some of the harsher winds and rain. And so that's the kind of outdoor spaces that we're trying to imbue into One Delisle all the way up the building. So it really feels more like what you would find in a mid-rise building, but it's in a high-rise.
Brandon, let's move over to the actual kitchen at One Delisle so you can tell us about the custom design finishes the Studio Gang has created for this project.
The design palettes for the City Collection and the Sky Collection follow a very similar approach. We are standing in the standard Sky Collection kitchen. Some of the features include a panelized or integrated appliances, all by Miele, stone countertop and matching slab backsplash, a glass finish on the upper cabinets, a speed oven in the Sky Collection in lieu of a microwave. And the thing that we're really excited about is this custom pill-shaped island designed by Studio Gang. This is a first for Toronto, and we're really excited to introduce this to the city.
So Brandon, tell us about the bathrooms at One Delisle and why they're so special.
The bathrooms have also been designed by Studio Gang. They feature custom vanities with a monolithic stone buildup, a knife edge on the door handles, so it's concealed and a really clean look, a rain shower with a handheld combo, and then the vanity mirrors are also pill-shaped in the Sky Collection to mirror what's happening with the custom pill-shaped islands.
Thanks, Brandon, for your time today to talk about this amazing project. Now we're going to head upstairs so I can talk to you more about the amenities at One Delisle. The amenities of One Delisle are truly a one-of-a-kind for the city of Toronto. They have been curated by Studio Gang to reflect the end user in mind and keep a level of luxury that we haven't seen here before in Toronto. And what they've done is they've rivaled these amenities like you would see in five-star hotels in London, New York, or in Hong Kong. I am sitting here at the mock-up of the Ravine Terrace right here in the sales office that you will see on the outdoor space at One Delisle. This massive outdoor space will be a social gathering for people who want to barbecue, who want to have a cocktail outside, or just want to lounge after they've taken a dip in the pool. It truly is a one-of-a-kind for this project. I'm exiting the Ravine Terrace and now entering one of the signature amenities at One Delisle. It's a 45-foot, zero-edge pool with a water feature in it. This will truly be a one-of-a-kind for the city of Toronto. And now I'm going to enter into the wellness component of One Delisle. The eucalyptus steam room that overlooks the Japanese garden. The infrared spa. The Himalayan salts room. All these encompass the wellness component of One Delisle that will truly make it one-of-a-kind for buyers who are living in this building. The fitness center will have state-of-the-art equipment that you would find in five-star hotels. The chef's kitchen at One Delisle is a true private dining experience for you and your guests. And then you can walk right across and have your wine in this beautiful wine lounge with an outdoor space. The amenities at One Delisle have been perfectly curated for all the owners that are going to be living in this building. If you have children or grandkids, the kids' room is going to be perfect for you at ONE DELISLE. You can book music lessons or even have a birthday party for your kids. Other amenities at ONE DELISLE include co-working spaces, a lobby lounge area, as well as another lounge that overlooks the Ravine Terrace. There truly is something for everybody that buys at ONE DELISLE with respect to amenities. This is your one opportunity to buy into this architectural landmark in the city of Toronto, and the first project ever done by Jeannie Gang of Studio Gang here in this city and in Canada in general. So why buy at ONE DELISLE? There are a number of reasons why you need to buy. Number one, there's a shortage of condo inventory at Yonge and St. Clair. The average price for a condominium in this neighborhood is well over $1 million. Another reason is that single-family homes are rising significantly in the neighborhoods bordering ONE DELISLE, and this is your last opportunity to be able to buy in this neighborhood. The exterior and interior of the building were designed and curated by Studio Gang and Jeannie Gang herself. 80% of the building have outdoor terraces or balconies, and the remaining have unique Juliet balconies that open up almost the entire way. The amenities in this building will rival 5-star hotels that you will see in London, New York, Chicago, or even Hong Kong. And the great thing is the maintenance fees will be significantly less than you will see in condo hotels here in Toronto. There's a great variety of suites for all types of buyers in different price ranges. Situated at the peak of Yonge and St. Clair, the building will offer amazing height and presence in its location and will have outstanding views overlooking the city. The subway is located directly across the street at ONE DELISLE, and it will take you downtown at Yonge and Bloor in about 10 minutes. Yonge and St. Clair has access to some of the largest green spaces and ravines in all of Toronto. It's literally minutes from your door, and you can walk in this beautiful lush landscape all around the city. High-end shopping, restaurants, and retail are all at your fingertips, and what Slate is doing over the next 10 to 20 years will only make this even better. The suite finishes of ONE DELISLE are truly the epitome of luxury. You couple that with 24-hour concierge, a porte-cochere as you drive in. It really reflects what a 5-star hotel would look like in many cities around the world, and truly will be a one-of-a-kind project when completed here in the city of Toronto. An email will be sent out to you today to give you the opportunity to be able to book an appointment to visit with your clients right here at the Sales Gallery at Yonge and Delisle. As well, you will have full access to the broker portal that you'll have all the material that you need, from floor plans to preview price lists to finishes, to be able to send to your clients to find out what types of units that they're looking for to buy in this project. Signing will begin in June, and it will be done either in person or virtually. We expect strong demand for sales at ONE DELISLE. We are encouraging people before they come into the sales office to pick 2 to 3 units with their clients so that they have the best opportunity to buy in this project before prices increase. Thank you for joining us here today to find out more about this iconic project coming to Yonge and St. Clair by Slate Asset Management. We are so excited for you and your clients to come and visit the sales office, this beautiful sales office at Yonge and Delisle, to find out about how you can get involved in the most talked about and iconic project to hit Toronto. We look forward to seeing you and your clients here in the coming days.